Hi guys, how are you all? I've again come up with a new video because I had been facing issues with one of my chatbots and I solved it using Anytime. So I thought why not share it with you all. So basically, I had set up a voice chatbot using Ultravox on my live product website and it's working. Like people are calling, asking questions, having full conversations with it, right? But the crazy part is there are 100 calls have been made and I still don't know what users are actually struggling with. Why? I know I can go into the each transcript line by line and find out what they're doing and what they're struggling with. But there are 100 calls. Doing it manually takes a lot of time. I'm still unable to determine a structure, very unclear, and I still don't know what they actually want. So, due to which I don't know why they are coming to my website, what they are confused about, and if they are leaving the website frustrated or satisfied. And that's a problem because if I don't know what users are saying, I don't know how to improve my chatbot, how to improve my product, what they want, or how to even respond, right? So I built a system. It tags the summary, what their problem is, what is the intent, what is the emotion, and the urgency of the problem all into a Google Sheet directly for me. And once that is done, it sends me a real time notification that a call has been made. So I know what to do after that. So this is what we see now. We see the call ID, who is the caller, what was the duration of that call, what was the summary that is generated by Ultravox directly, what is the transcript, mean what each and everything that a user has said and what the agent has responded to each and everything that they have asked. Okay. What was the start time? What was the end time? What was the date and the time of that call? And who was that agent? Other than that, we have generated some summary using AI. What was the AI summary? What was the pain point derived from that transcript? And what was the suggested actions we should take? Other than this, we have the last column, which is the sentiment, which can be positive, negative, neutral, anything. Okay. So what is this? This is clean, it's fast, and it's usable. So we are not just logging calls anymore. We are trying to understand them. So whenever this all the things are recorded into a sheet, directly we are getting a live notification on my Google chat that a new call has been added like this. So you don't need to worry about it. So now you will ask me, Yash, why did you do this? It's very simple. Like if you see this Ultravox dashboard, indeed you can go in through every call and find out the details and the transcripts. But only if you are willing to dig through every single call manually. Now, even after doing this, I have no filtering, no summaries, no real-time updates when the call has been made, no urgent requirements, no pain point extraction, what are the sentiments, nothing. So it just doesn't scale. So here's the workflow that made all the difference. Now here, as you can see, we have a webhook which triggers after every end of the call. So we have set it up in such a manner that every time anyone who takes the bot and ends the call, this trigger or the flow will be activated. As soon as the flow is activated, this edit field section will derive out the call ID which is unique for each and every call. Now we will use that call ID to fetch details from that Ultravox's API to get all the details we need, which is something like the transcript, the summary, who was the call, and whatnot. Now, once these two nodes have fetched all the details that we need, I use this code node to structure all the input that I'm getting into a structured output. For example, I want all the details like summary, what was the time, duration, what did they speak, the transcript, the summary out of it, and all this. Once they have fetched all these details and structured using output code, I will put all these details into Google Sheet. Okay, that I showed you in the starting. Now, once I've got all this data, I want AI model like ChatGPT to understand the whatever the chat model has understood or spoken to and derive a conclusion or a pain point out of it and structure it in a proper format, which we do it using this node. Once they have derived it, they put all this output data that they have learned from AI agent or ChatGPT and put it into Google Sheet. Okay. Once that is done, they send me a real-time update that a new call summary has been made, and you can go check out the sheet, something like that. So, as you know, with just a few notes, and at the end of every call, we get every detail that we need from it. So you don't have to run for every call behind it, right? So, a chatbot conversation isn't just support, it's feedback, research, and growth opportunity in disguise. But I think most teams miss it because it's either lost in dashboards or too messy to track. So, we built this system where each call that has been made is converted into a clean, structured insight. which is tracked, summarized, and shared instantly for ready to take action. Now, in part 2, I'm gonna show you how we built this workflow using N10, Ultravox, and a small AI model. So, if you want your chatbot to be more than just talker and want to know how to connect custom webhooks to N10, don't miss it.